The today's topic is the capital receipt of the component of government budget. In the last video, I discussed the revenue receipt part. So again I am giving revision. So the component of budget we can classify into the two heads: budget receipt and budget expenditure. Means that the component of budget, government budget means the sources of earnings of government and the sources of expenditure. So the budget receipt or the sources of budget, sources of earnings or revenues, we can classify into the two heads: the revenue receipt and the capital receipt. So in the last video I discussed the revenue budget or revenue receipt part, and today I discuss the capital receipt part. Understand? So today's the topic is, again repeating, capital receipt. So before going for discussion in the capital receipt, at first we have to understand what does it mean the capital receipt, or what is the characteristics of capital receipt. So basically capital receipt means, so all receipt, capital receipt are, these are not regular income of the government, right? So means that these are irregular. These are irregular and non-recurring in nature, and non-recurring in nature. Understand? Irregular and non-recurring, I am putting underline. Why? Because this is more important part. Irregular income means the income is not regular, and non-recurring means the flow of income is not recurring. Is that non-recurring? Second one is this receipt. This receipt means the capital receipt either create liabilities, either create liabilities, or either create liabilities or leads to reduce in asset, or leads to reduce in asset. Clear? So this is also important part. Either create liabilities or leads to reduce in assets. I am writing capital in assets. So these two characteristics is more important to identify the capital receipt. Now I want to discuss the component of the capital receipt. So what are the components? components of capital receipt. Component of capital receipt. So basically there are three types of component is there. Number 1, number 2 and number 3. Three type of component is there. First one is the recoveries of loan. Recoveries of loan. What does it mean, recoveries of loan? Sometimes for maintaining and the running of the state government, local bodies and the union territories, sometimes they are facing some liquidity crisis. So during the period of liquidity crisis, the central government gives loan to them, right? So basically I am writing here, the central government is giving three type of loan. Three type of loan to state government, right? Union territories, UTs and local bodies. Right? When the central government is giving loan to the state government, union territories and the local bodies, so basically keep in your mind what is happening when giving loan to state government, union territories and local bodies, the assets increases. The assets increases because you know that if we go to the assets and liabilities position according to the balance sheet position, right? We know that the left side is the liabilities, right side is the assets. This is amount and this is amount. According to the concept of balance sheet in accounting concept, when any central government or any corporate sector when gives loan to other, then it comes to the asset side, right? So come to the asset side and you have to write the amount here. Means that when you give loan to other person, other institution or other corporate sector, the central government when giving loan to the state government or union territories and the local bodies, that amount the central government put on their balance sheet in the asset side. So that is why the assets increases. So I have given the indication asset increase. Understand? So when the central government is giving loan, but at the time of recoveries, what does it mean recoveries? When the central government is giving loan to the state government, UTs and the local bodies, so definitely there will be the time period will be there. So after the specific period of time, after the expiry of specific period of time, okay, the central government collect money from state government, union territories and the local bodies. Yes, when central government collect money, then reduce assets. Reduce assets. Clear? Again you look. So when the fully full amount recovered by the central government, then full amount of asset reduced. When part recovered, then part amount recovered, then the part amount reduced, asset side reduced. Here again I am writing liabilities. Here is assets according to the format of balance sheet. Suppose this is balance sheet, right? So suppose in the earlier example, suppose the loan was suppose 2 lakh. I am taking the example 2 lakh or 2 crore or whatever may be. I am taking 2 lakh. Clear? I am writing here. The space is short. So this is amount. Suppose I am writing 2 lakh. Right? When the central government recovered money, the whole amount 2 lakh, then the amount will be reduced and the amount will be what? Nil, or it will be 0. Why? Because loan was 2 lakh and the central government recovered the whole amount of money. And suppose the partly recovered, suppose loan was 2 lakh, but the central government collect 50,000, then here will be 1,50,000 shows in the balance sheet and the 50,000 reduced. So that is why we can say that when the central government recover money, the asset reduced. All of you understand? So these two keywords you have to keep in your mind. Again I am repeating, during the time of recoveries of loan, when the government is giving loan to the state government, union territories and the local bodies, asset increase because that amount the central government put on the balance sheet. And when the recoveries mean when the central government collect the money, then it will reduce. Okay? So during the time of recoveries, the central government is getting lump sum amount of money. As this is a irregular amount of money, right? So that is why this is the component of the capital receipt, recoveries of loan. Clear? Now is the borrowing. Second one is borrowings. Borrowings and other liabilities. And other liabilities. Borrowing and other liabilities. What does it mean, borrowing and other liabilities? The central government sometimes takes loan. Sometimes takes loan from where? Sometimes the central government is taking loan from general market, from the market. What does it mean, market? Market means the central government is taking loan from general public. Second one is central government sometimes taking loan from RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Sometimes sometimes the central government is taking loan from foreign government. And also the central government sometimes taking loan from other bodies. If the other bodies is the financial institution, international financial institution, then say for example the central government is taking loan from the World Bank, from the International Monetary Fund. So whatever may be, so these are the sources. 4 sources are there, you look. From these 4 sources, sometimes central government is taking loan, borrowing, right? So when the central government is taking loan, then what is happening? When they are taking loan, then according to the balance sheet position, balance sheet position, the liabilities increase. What? Liabilities increase. Liabilities increase because we know that when we are taking loan from any bank or financial institutions or any one persons, any other persons, then our liability increasing. Why? Because we know that I have taken loan today, but after a certain specific period of time I have to repay the loan along with the interest. So that is why this is liabilities. Okay? So when the central government is taking loan, then liabilities increase. So you have to focus this point, liabilities increase. Clear? And the third component is the other receipt. Other receipt means, say for example, disinvestment. Disinvestment is also called divestment, or it is also sometimes called the stake sale by the central government. So what does it mean, disinvestment? Disinvestment means the selling of equity shares by the central government of public sector undertaking or public sectors to the private entrepreneur or to in the private hands. Understand? So this is called disinvestment. So in short, disinvestment means the selling of the equity shares or stake sale by the central government to the general public, to the private entrepreneur. So this is called disinvestment. When government is selling share to the private entrepreneur or the any private individual, then the central government is taking lump sum amount of money. Yes, and this is not the regular sources of income of the government. This is irregular sources of income. When government is going for the disinvestment, then only government will get the lump sum amount of money. So that is why this amount is called, this strategy is called the component of capital receipt. Okay? When government is going for the any type of disinvestment, then keep in your mind this term, the assets of government will fall down. Clear all of you? So basically these three main component of capital receipt: recoveries of loan, borrowings and the other liabilities, and the disinvestment. So by the way of in this component, the central government is getting the lump sum amount of money as a capital receipt. Clear all of you? So please, you like my video, share this video to your friends and also subscribe my channel. Okay? Bye.